Welcome to another episode of my Motortown playthrough. Today we are back in Jeju to get some furniture for our new property which we built up a while ago, and I didn't just want to leave abandoned, so finally it's time to do something about it. Main reason I've been just pushing that off until now was I know that you can put um, letters and numbers to your buildings and all of that, and I just need to figure out a fitting company name. I've got one now, so it's finally time to go and see what we can do. We have a decent enough um, budget for the entire thing, and I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with the whole thing. I think the garage for the most part will be a garage, but I could also see myself putting up maybe a couch or something, like a little lounge area. I think the main, or the kind of side building, since it is a bit smaller than the garage, it's gonna be mostly an office, but also should have a bed inside. I kind of need the bed to skip the night every now and then, and it would at least give the entire property a bit more utility. Also, since I want to at some point buy a few more properties around the place for teleportation purposes, I'm not entirely sure if I should take you guys along for the ride for all of that. It will basically just be me getting a bit of money, driving over to the place, and then just buying the thing. Apart from maybe a vehicle spawner, I don't think I'll be doing too much with every single one of them. I hope we get a bit more functionality for the stuff in the near future, but otherwise, yeah, I think it would be too much of a time sink and also money sink just trying to put too much up onto those. But I want to at least do that for my main building, which is gonna serve as my company HQ. So we are here with a nice long trailer in order to get as much stuff into it as I can. I think we need to transport the items as cargo and not just items that you can put into the can put into your inventory or something. By the way, I put away the flashlight in case I need the item slots anyways. But we are just gonna see how it can go and what we can do right here. So this is the furniture store. By the way, we are west of Jeju at the A-Wall furniture store, and we can get a lot of stuff over here. I think there's a lamp shop somewhere in Jeju as well. So this might be another spot to check out. I think it's maybe this one or something. Oh, here, lighting. That would be the other one to take a look at, but I think mainly I want to check out this one here. Okay, these are just for decoration. We cannot buy every single thing in here, but we can buy quite a few of them. I kinda would like this dark couch over here. Maybe one of the benches would be nice. Something like that, but since we have only limited things available here, I don't know if I go for a lounge couch. I don't know if something with so many pillows would be appropriate. This is more for your home TV area and stuff like that. So maybe we don't take these after all. Also, there's an item limit on how much you can have on your properties, so I don't want to go overboard right away. So maybe let's just go upstairs and deal with the essentials first. Also, always nice to see if a game implements an escalator properly, so we can just stay on here, but we can also run up. So this is the other main area for furniture. I think maybe the bed shop over here would also be, yeah, we have at least a few beds here available. Or maybe really just the one here. Oh no, there's at least two. So that's all right. I don't really like the white bed too much, but I don't want to go with king size bed, so I guess I'm gonna go with a white one. And yeah, I can pick it up. I can walk pretty slow now. Okay, let's walk to the escalator and take it down. Let's not just jump to conclusions and off the railing. But I'm gonna need to put that into the trailer there and then likely also strap it down. We should hopefully have enough space. This might be the largest item that I buy today, but we'll have to see about it. At least we don't need to assemble it IKEA style. Okay, it doesn't seem like I can interact with the tailgate here, so that's a bit of a problem. Can I just put it down temporarily? Okay, so I guess I have to figure out a way to jump in here. Okay, this is how I can cancel. Okay, I need to go into put down mode. That's how it works. Okay, let's at least that figured out. I don't think I'll be able to put too much right next to it. But yeah, properly strapped down. All right, that's at least one item done with. I hope the next ones are gonna be a bit quicker. That was definitely a learning experience for me. I've done this whole thing on one of my past playthroughs, but that's been so long ago. Yeah, this is one of the other main areas here for furniture. I don't know if there's anything else beside this that we can take a look at. So I don't know if I want to go with like home television, all of that. I think that might be a bit overblown. But having some divider walls for my bed area would be nice. So maybe this one here. Okay, and I also need to transport it down one by one. The escalator actually makes you go faster, which is a nice touch. Everything else we'll have to see about. It's just gonna take a moment. And oh yeah, I can just put it down like this. I just pressed the wrong button in the beginning and got utterly confused. So let's pick it back up, jump onto the trailer, and maybe I can just put the divider to the side of it. Yep. I think I get another one of those, and then maybe also a desk and a PC or something. In the end, this is really just decoration, but I mean, otherwise I might as well leave the entire building empty. It would also not be too great. I wonder if there's maybe a flower shop somewhere that we could also get a bit more decoration from. I think some of the ranches actually sell stuff like that. That might be for another episode. I have a few ideas that I want to do today, and we'll get to them in due time. I also have a whole other topic that I wanted to talk about. Stuff regarding racing games and all of that. But I think this might not be the right episode here if I'm doing stuff like this. Kind of want to keep on top of that. Is there anything in this shop over here? There's a bit of grass growing out the back. They should really take care of that. But apart from that, yeah, that's all decoration, but not purchasable decoration. There have been a few threads around the place to maybe get some more of those items to be purchasable and then we use this stuff. I think we definitely need one of those. And then I should also take care of getting a desk. and maybe some other stuff like that. You know what? Let's. Yeah, that's the problem. I tried to interact with the door, and it didn't let me. So let's just open the doors here, make everything a bit easier, a bit more straightforward. Really optimizing my walking line here. Every meter counts. Let's see, can I put this down here as well? Yep. So that's already looking great. I think when it comes to the desk, I want to have a one with corner piece here. I'm so glad that I brought the big truck and not just a smaller delivery vehicle or something. Maybe this could have worked with a caravan, just putting the bed on top or something, but I would rather not try and have to do 2 delivery runs. I want to get this all set up in one. So let's see, does this even fit in here? Oh, this might be a bit of a problem. Can I rotate this up or down or something? I mean, for some reason I can place it like this, so alright, I guess. Yeah, I mean, for me that works. Oh, perfect. Sometimes you just gotta get lucky. Okay, so we have dividers, we have a desk, we have a board for the wall. We may need a seat. I mean, I definitely want one with wheels. I would go for this one here. As the other version looks a bit cheap. Maybe get this one instead. Could maybe get a shelf as well. I'm not entirely sure. I'm still considering the whole lounge thing. I definitely want to get a water cooler as well, but I think that might be kind of where it ends. Oh yeah, and the PC, of course. I don't think I can purchase the mouse and keyboard though. I can get the screen, I can get the PC itself. It's about as expensive as the one that I got here, so that's kind of fitting. For I never put mine just on the back of an open truck like that. That needs to be sheltered. Same with the screen, but hey. I mean, things in this game are pretty much indestructible, so guess that works then. Yeah, just put it on top of there, that looks nice. What else? So we need the water cooler, we can't have keyboard or anything. I could buy a printer. Could also buy some of those chairs for the lounge area, but that would be really cheap. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not gonna get a TV or sound system. That's just really... It's more of an office with the added benefit of working as a place to sleep. I could maybe also upgrade my main home in Gangyang. Oh, that's a nice suitcase over there. But I'm not entirely sure about that. Anything else over here? Oh, that's just the desk here. And I don't think anything that's on top of the desk is gonna be part of it, so it's all gonna be a bit blank in the end. So I guess we'll just grab the water cooler and be out of here. I know that the devs want to get away from the store-bought assets as far as they can, but just looking at all the stuff that's here in theory, the benches and all of that, it would be kind of nice being able to use them. When it comes to furniture and that kind of stuff, I don't see why they really need to do anything with that apart from making it functional in-game. Cars and all of that might be a different thing, although with some of the trucks, am I right? Everything else here, kind of cool. Can I pull the fire alarm? Let's get out of here before I do something stupid. Oh, didn't even notice her before. Okay, she's just telling me to do the obvious, just have a look around. This looks fine. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to talk about regarding the recent racing event a bit. Having slept over it and cooled down, I gotta say, first up, multiple things can be true at once. So I'm not gonna say that the what was it again? That the track was bad or something, but it can also be true that I had not the best of times during the event. And I'm still gonna be a bit picky when it comes to stuff that I participate in the future. But the main thing for me is, and yeah, this is a bit of my personal bias, I basically come from games like Gran Turismo, Forza, a bit of Need for Speed and that kind of stuff. So that's the kind of racing that I really enjoy. And sadly, I didn't have... God. I didn't get to do too much of that recently. Basically, a lot of these games aren't really doing too much great right now. There are, of course, alternatives by other smaller studios and all of that, and they can be great, but it always felt like a potential waste of money trying to just figure out multiple games and see which one might be working for me. So the thing is, the type of racing that I really enjoy is not something that I get to do a whole lot of in these games. But the other point is that it's kind of unfair for me to just then try and force that kind of framework for racing onto anything like Motortown or something. So the type of racing that I would like to get is not something that I will necessarily find over here. Maybe I can go and host my own events at some point. Maybe that could be something. And then I can go a bit further in that direction. But right now with what's being hosted by Chess, I mean that's good in its own right. It might just not be for me. So yeah, ideally I would be able to get my kick somewhere else and just yeah, have that stuff happening in another game, and then be good with what I can do in Motortown. But yeah, having bought Forza Motorsport 7 in the past, which doesn't even work on my PC anymore. I have an AMD PC and they don't really play well together. The game just crashes a lot of times. and Forza Motorsport 8, or without any number as the devs like to call it, that's just such garbage. Gran Turismo is not available on PC, and even if it was, it's just doing so many weird things that I wouldn't be really that enthusiastic about it either. And yeah, again, the other serious stuff that you can find, like Assetto Corsa and all of that, they do some stuff really well, they do some stuff not so well, and in the end, it all seems to be mixed back in one way or the other. So that's just the overall state of racing games, and yeah, kind of why I'm looking for something that gives me that um, old feeling again, or whatever. Also, I would like to say I'm not really getting frustrated with these events because I'm not winning or anything. I don't care really about winning in online events. It's more for races against the AI or something. But with online races, I at least like to do well enough to have a good race. So to not just fall behind and trail the rest of the field for most of the race, but at least have a few battles and all of that. That's really exciting. So yeah, anyways, we are here. So let's pick up the stuff and see what we can do. I think I forgot the letters. I'm an idiot. I wanted to get the letters, but I didn't see the shop and have a part in the furniture shop where you can get them, so I kind of messed up there. And we may need to go back. But let's see how we do with what we have here right now. Okay, going first person, just turning the entire thing around. Okay, that looks alright. And let's just open the site so I have easier access to everything that I need. Let's get the bed now. That's an amazing view. Okay, that's the garage I'm walking towards, so the house should be right next to it. This is a challenge now. The door is closed again. That's not great. So let's pick up the bed. And I think I want to turn it around and just put it in the corner here. Just for a bit of privacy. So this whole thing would be serving as both my my own office and sleeping area. And everything else we'll still need to figure out in the future. I hope we don't run into any problem with item limit. Okay, this is ridiculous. At least the door is still open. I mean, I can definitely put the parking lot into the garage. That would be sensible. And you know what? To have a bit more space, let's put it down like that. The second one can come in at an angle, just so that the bed is a bit more secluded, but also not completely shut off. After all, we need to get in there in order to sleep. I actually may need to expand this into a second episode. Not only did I forget the letters, but this is also taking a while. So I want it to be something like this. We cannot exactly go right next to the bed, but at least we can come in here. Let's see if I just fall asleep for a moment. Yeah, I end up at the foot end of the bed again, so that's alright. And even if not, I could just jump over it. So this is not the worst thing. Bit of a room divider. This is not my first rodeo with a one-room apartment, so I kinda know what I can do here. I also should have gotten a few seats for any customers coming in. So that's another small blunder on my end. Where could I put this? So my initial thought was that I could just put it into the garage itself, but since we don't really have fitting furniture for that for a lounge area, I think it's gonna stay in here. And of course my big boss seat. I would definitely prefer one with a higher backrest, but well, gotta make do with what we have here. But this thing is looking quite alright. Now onto the notice board. I might just have to put it behind the desk here. Otherwise, yeah, it cannot really go in front of a window. This over here is a bit too far away. Other option would be next to the bed, but I don't really want that. The bed is just there for me. If I really want to make a professional impression, I better keep my customers away from it. Now for the printer. Let's see, last big consideration. If I have people sitting here in front of me, what should be the plan? Where should my PC go? I could just put it here in the corner. So I guess the printer would be on this end here. I mean, in the end, my PC setup here is gonna require a bit of telekinesis. After all, we don't even have a keyboard. I could have maybe also bought a second monitor as a little upgrade for this. Single one is a bit odd in these times. Completely jumped into the side of into the side of a door here. I know what this is gonna be below the table. Definitely feeling that a bit more. But yeah, so far so good. I think this is gonna be the first of a two-parter for getting all of this figured out. I don't know what else to do here. Would be nice to do something else with the rest of of the entire room. I may need to go back to the furniture store, but I think to get started with, this is giving me a better idea on what to expect from the rest of the building. Anything else we'll have to figure out next episode, so I guess I'm gonna need a second monitor. Don't know why I didn't think of that to begin with. Maybe 2 or 3 chairs for any customer, the letters for the garage over here, something HQ, and potentially also another dividing wall to expand my sleeping domain a bit. That would be nice. But yeah, that's gonna be it from my end for this episode. Besides the stuff that I just talked about, do you have any other ideas what I could buy, or any ideas on what the furniture limit could be for this? I don't want to go in and buy a bunch of stuff which I then cannot use anymore. That would be a bit weird. But we'll have to see about it. I'm gonna give it a try. And if it doesn't work out, maybe it's something to put into another building at another point. But yeah, this is gonna be it for this video. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time. Till then, have a good one and bye bye.